Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 29 of Let's Platinum Nioh. Alright, so we're finally done with the Chugoku region, and it's time to proceed to the next region. But first, we have a few things to take care of. Namely, over here, you can see that we have 367 out of 500 items, so we gotta kind of like lessen that. Let's do that at the blacksmith, but before we do that, let's level up. I've been trying to work out like exactly what I should put points in, and I'm a little bit not confused. I'm just like unsure of what to put points in, because really right now we're pretty good on everything. I will eventually need 20 dexterity and 20 magic to access the final way of the dojo missions. But at the moment on my other file, I've basically got everything at 13 and skill at 16. So I'm just gonna kind of work towards that. You know what, I'm going to put a point in heart because that gives me 2 key and that's very rare. So let's go ahead and do that. Don't worry, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of like Amrita really soon, as long as I don't die. Alright, blacksmith, let's do this. What have we got to forge? What did we hand over? Let's have a look. The Atagi Sadamune, okay, which is the crossed sickles, which is a decent piece, a decent weapon, and a piece of, what do you call, set gear. But we don't have the Kingo's armor and the Taisharyu wooden sword. I wish I could do this one. This one is so good, but I don't have the genius strategist stuff, or do I? Oh, we do have Kingo's armor. That's weird. I could make it. What do we have anyway? It's good. Wait, is it heavy? Hang on, how heavy is it? Might be a bit too heavy for me. Plus, I don't have too many great centipede's fangs. That's okay. We'll deal with that. Like, we'll make like some good gear towards the end of the game. I think we'll just stick with like what drops from now. Sticky pot. I think I went over. Yeah, I said it prevents. Let me read it. A vessel containing a concoction of sticky liquids for extra stickiness. Throw it at an enemy to prevent them from using items or switching weapons. That could be really useful. Okay, so let's start with I'm gonna buy and sell, I'm gonna disassemble. Let's go with disassembling, because I always think that's pretty good. So again, we're gonna use my little tactic here. We're gonna change to the rarity of the items, and then we're gonna just tick everything that's uncommon and below. So we can just do that on all of them. Just make sure that I get this right. This is just kind of like my way of doing it, because I feel like the game gives you, I should have just done it under all items, but let's have a look. Yep. Oh, hang on, this one is fine. I thought some of the blue items were ticked. Yep, okay, so how much does that get rid of? Let's have a look. X, wow, 170, that's pretty good. All right, let's get rid of all those. Yes, so I think I explained it before, but the way I like to do it is get rid of everything that's yellow and white, because it's not going to be worth anything. Now the next thing we do is sort everything by level, and let's have a look at, like, for example, I like to start with the protection gear. So everything I'd say level 35 and below can go. So yep. I'm not even going to worry too much about like what they have on them. Just get rid of everything level 35 and below. Okay, that's good. This part, like, I always kind of didn't really like, let's get rid of that too. I didn't really like going through, wait, did I say level 35 and below, or just below 35? Let's go below 35, let's keep the, whoa, my screen just flickered. Hopefully that didn't happen on the game, or on the video. Yeah, I always like kind of disliked this part of, essentially trying to clear out your inventory, but I think with this method of, you know, get rid of everything that's yellow and white, and then everything under 30, or under like sort of a level of your choosing, it does make it like at least a little bit cleaner, because it, like, you've got too much stuff, right? You have to kind of, yeah, Heshikiri, Hasabe, who cares? Not really too fussed by that. Ikoku, still got the Ikoku. Like, some of this stuff has really good abilities, but at the same time, you're gonna find better stuff as you go. Alright, so let's disassemble that. Another 52 items, that's pretty good. And now we want to just keep, like, we want to sort of we'll exit out here, go back to the main menu, and sort of like upgrade his stuff. So what have we got? Let's compare. So we don't want something that's too heavy, but we also don't want something that's too light, I guess. Want something in the middle. Oh, wow, that's good. 90% cost reduction with a soul matching cost. You know what? I might actually soul match that because I like still having the Warrior of the West gear set. Unless, of course, something else is better. Hang on. 55. 10 levels. What's the bonus for absorbing Amrita? Auto recovery. Okay, you know what? For that first one, I'm gonna soul match, because again, we have to remember that like we have to power her up as well, or we have to like, you know, spend money in here so that we can get good stuff later on. So where is it? This one here. Wow, 2,000. I'm doing it. Yep, that's good. Soul matching cost of like 90% less is huge. Did she get anything? No. Okay, that's fine. What's the next piece? The doll. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be sort of an episode where I do mainly this, so apologies if you're not into like the menus of this game. I quite like the menus of this game. It took me a while to get used to, and I was a bit... This is a really good piece. It doesn't have key on it. This one's an alright one. Let's put this... hang on. Let me just check the others. Yeah, let's put this one on, because it has key, and then compare it to this one. No, this one. Okay. Increased key recovery, damage reduction, 0 key. Reduces damage taken from attacks when your key reduces 0. That's not going to happen to me too much, but... The only thing I hate is that the one I'm currently wearing, the one that I put on, has... like 5 key and this one doesn't. I'd probably change something like defense from behind and damage reduction 0 key to just regular key. But I think we're gonna keep that one on the right. Onmyo Mage Suiken. Alright, awesome. What else we got here? I want to keep some Warrior of the West gear. I still have 5 pieces? Okay, so maybe like at least 4 pieces I'm thinking is what I want to keep. Can't even use that one, don't have enough strength. Axe, barehanded attack damage. Okay, none of these are good actually. So what's the difference? 25, damn. I need something with like a soul match reduction. This is probably the best one that I have. Let's go with this one, and if I need to wear an extra Warrior of the West piece, I'll just wear it. I'll put it back on. Hey, I've got the Genius Strategist gear, but I can't wear it. I want to try and make William as strong as possible before we move on to the next bit. How do I check? Yeah, okay, so I want to keep at least 4 pieces. So that one's this one, they're all terrible. What about this? Wait, what level is this here? 31. Maybe I'll do a quick soul match on that one. And then here, key, that's too heavy. This one's alright. Heroic Raging Bull. Maybe another soul match. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I have is pretty good. Okay, so let's go. I don't know if the soul matching is going to be very expensive, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but let's have a look. This is fine. Let's do... So I want to soul match that with... the highest one takes up too much money. Oh, did I equip that like an idiot? What's the difference though? Even just to that, that's pretty good. Let's do this one. I just want to increase the level at least by a little bit and use a healthy amount of gold. Okay, that's pretty good. And then, oh good, I got a soul match novice title. And then this one as well. So let's use about the same amount of gold, maybe a little bit less. Wait, what was I originally on? 31. All right, let's go to 40. No, let's do this one here. A little bit less. Cool. All right, I think that's pretty good. What about the shoes? I can't even remember what the shoes. Yeah, also this one's gonna be tough because it's such a it's too high. And my bushy apparel. Fine, I'll do this one here. Oh wait, this one's pretty good. Maybe I should just wear that. Nah, I'm gonna do this. Alright, here we go. Again, the money, like, it's better spent in this way, so let's see how many points we got. Should we say the same thing? Oh, only one extra point? Alright, fine. Let's do sell price markup, so that way... by the way, the more regions we go through, the more sort of like points she gets like available to her to use, and also she unlocks like different stuff. I probably should speak to her. Let me see if speaking to her does anything. Oh, here we go. If you're going to travel this land... Oh. She was saying, tell me a story, so I thought that meant good things. Alright, let's go... I guess in that case, I'm just going to get rid of everything else because I've got everything that I want to wear, so... Check all. Check all. Check all. Oops. And check all. Cool. Alright, so let's sell all that. And then the next thing is the... oh wow, I got back to 205,000. Nice. I didn't even realize that was actually quite good. Now the weapons. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately. Don't worry, next episode will be jam-packed with action. Sometimes we have to go through this stuff. What's the best... Did I do it with this? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I need to sort by level. Sort by level. Nioh. Why do I still have the Raikiri? I'll get rid of that now. So we can, yeah. The Ikoku is good. Wait, let me go back to the blacksmith. The weapons are actually much harder to sort of get rid of because you have to sort of think about it. Let's unlock that. We'll keep this one because we actually need to have that for the bonus. So everything below 35... Oh, that was quick. Except for these two. Maybe not the Nioh, I don't know. Get rid of that. And then... So we have the... Okay, any axes. Just get rid of all that. That one. That one. Cool. Any swords? I'll keep that one. I'll keep it since like I'm sort of... I use swords quite a lot. Any dual swords? Get rid of this. Get rid of this. This. This one. Cool. Any... I'm going based off level. Any other Kusurigamas? Nope. And any Odachis and the other thing. Spears. Get rid of that. And... get rid of this one. Okay. That's all that. Okay, so we have a decent selection here now. And then the last thing is the this one. Let me change that around real quick. How's my money? 212,000. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. We've had these forever. I don't think, yeah, you can't soul match these, can you? I'm not sure. Order by level. They're like the lowest level things. Alright, so let's compare to like the highest thing. So this is always like the accessories are always the hardest one. Living weapon, oh well, I basically don't use living weapon. Throw weapon damage ×2. Is there anything that I have that's like even close to what I'm using? I feel like there isn't. Oh, no, that's what I'm using. Fine, I'll just use that then. I'm kind of like erring on the side of caution, and I want to use stuff that's going to keep me alive. This one's pretty good. Oh, this gives me key? Interesting. Okay, I'll use that then. There we go, 2 medicine cases. I didn't know those things could give key. Alright, and finally, let's sell that, and then what we'll do is, because we don't have enough time to go to the next area or do another mission. Give me a second, where's accessories? Yeah. Sub function, check all. Should remember that. Yeah, I just have to press R2 for that. Alright, and sell all. Nice, 220,000. Pretty good, and we've got a nice empty inventory now. Let me just think. Yeah, so I'm not like ultra strong right now, but I think I'm fairly good. Get rid of Shigedo. Oh, good. We have. Wait. Wait. How strong is that Shigedo? Oh, beautiful. Okay, I'll do one last soul match. Weapon. The Warrior of the West bow with the Shigedo longbow. There we go, only 24,000 to get it from 23 to 42. Good, good, good. And we might actually gain access to another point. Yeah. Looking for something? Yep. I want to use this point. Unlock barber menu. I could technically do that. Increasing your patronage level will increase the discount to 1%. Huh, interesting. Yeah, just another sell price markup, why not? Cool. And then I guess I'm just gonna have a look at her special finds, even though there's not always... There's sometimes good stuff in here. Not now, but later on down the track there will be. Alright, I think I've got everything I want. Let's... I'm gonna use this time now to go through a few other things that we haven't gone through yet. We did go through all this. We're gonna go through some yokai illustrations. Let me just have a look at the titles. Oops. So, Dweller Hunter. Oh, we're done with Dwellers. Dual Swordsman. I haven't played in like a week, so today's a Sunday. It's a very hot day as well. Not right now for me, but it will become a hot day later. Alright, so we've got 7 minutes. Let's go through a few more yokai illustrations. So we read that. Haven't defeated 100 of them yet. Here, okay, so this is the enemy that I was talking about from the dojo mission. This is the Karakasa umbrella. It says a yokai in the shape of an umbrella. It has a single large eye at its center and a single leg in place of a handle, also known as Karakasa Kozo, or Umbrella Kid, and Ippon Ashi, one leg. Appears out of nowhere to startle people on rainy nights. Interesting. The Lesser Umibozu. So yeah, it was called the Lesser Umibozu. Bozu. It says Ko Umibozu, literally small Umibozu. Are the resentful souls of samurai who died fighting at sea. They are said to lurk in the waves and ambush passing vessels, making them feared by fishermen, but also reportedly come up onto the shore at times. Their bodies are made of jelly-like water, and despite their weapons, they attack only weakly. The faintly shining sphere at their core is said to be their vulnerable point, and there are legends of fishermen who successfully drove off attacking Ko Umibozu by harpooning this sphere when it happened to be exposed at the right time. Okay, so I love these things because they always tell you, you know, like how to defeat them, so it's really cool. This actually reminds me of like the Flan enemies in the Final Fantasy games, but yeah, from the sea, I guess. What else? Done all those. Here's an Amrita Fiend. Oh, it's different to a regular Fiend. An Amrita Fiend is a fiend with Amrita spikes driven deep into their shoulders and heads, sending them berserk. An Amrita Fiend is altogether more powerful than a normal fiend. Okay. Does it have a weakness? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Any others? Flying Bolt. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the new yokai. They're called Flying Bolts. Flying Bolt is a female yokai with a long bolt of cotton cloth wrapped around her. Oh, is that what... I didn't know bolt was like a... What is that? Like an adjective? No. It's like a... I don't know. It's like, I guess, like a bunch... It means like a bunch of cotton cloth or something? I don't know. A long bolt of cotton cloth wrapped around her. As the white cloth resembles a funereal shroud, she is thought to be the demonic transformation of a resentful soul whose funeral service did not send her to the next world. Her respectably blackened teeth suggest that she was married and of high station in life. Yeah, I vaguely recall... Oh, we can't see her blackened teeth. We can't even see her eyes. It's crazy. Alright. Raven Tengu. Karasu Tengu, giant Tengu with wings like a crow's, have been known to humans since ancient times. They have keen eyesight and hard beaks and fly about as they please, controlling the wind. They have no trouble finding purchase even on sheer cliff faces, and use their control over the winds to attack when provoked, making them a troublesome foe. They certainly are. Look how creepy they are. They have like 4 eyes on their chest. That staff that it has is so powerful, and the claws and stuff, very, very tough enemy to beat. Anything else? Ah, the Umibozu. Pronounced Omibaozu, but Bozu. It could be bow or bow, couldn't it? Anyway, Umibozu. A large and very strange looking yokai that inhabits ocean waters, also known as Umi Nyodu and Umi Hoshi. A famed yokai of many legends, it takes its name, which literally means sea monk, from its round, bald head. Its appearances inevitably herald violent storms. Its body is a mass of water as large as a mountain. Its body contains an Amrita core, and the light from it emanates from between the waves to resemble eyes. Its tiniest movement can create titanic waves, sending even the stoutest of ships to the bottom of the sea, with all men aboard. Even should you manage to approach the Umibozu during a storm, it will prove a formidable opponent. It attacks with tentacle-like appendages formed from water and can spit the debris from former wrecks out at hurricane speeds. Some legends claim that it is susceptible to fire. I was reading the whole thing going, where's the hint? And then at the very end, literally the last, what is that, 10 words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 words is some legends claim that it's susceptible to fire, like right here. Okay, cool. So that's all the yokai things. I got a little bit more time. Let's go through Guardian Spirits again. What's a new one that we haven't read? I don't think we've read this one. Pronounced Ayakomori. This Guardian Spirit has 2 sides to its nature. The Aya part means both string and the metaphorical strings that connect people to society and each other. An Ayakomori outer self Komori's outer self is vivacious and outgoing, but it prefers to reveal its inner self to those trapped by their bonds. Once an Aya Komori has offered its protection, its master may choose to continue coping with their situation or to break free of it entirely. The Aya Komori will help them either way. Interesting. I don't think I did this one either. Pronounced Hinezumi. The Hinezumi lends strength to those possessing the will to face difficult problems head-on. In the famed Tale of the Bamboo Cutter, one of the objects, Princess Kaguya... interesting. That's like at the end of Naruto. One of the objects Princess Kaguya asks her would-be suitors to acquire is a Hinezumi fur coat. One suitor tried to take the easy route of purchasing such a coat and failed the task. Perhaps he would have succeeded if he had faced the challenge with enough determination that a real Hinezumi had come to his aid. Oh, and a red Shoshi. I did want to read some of these ones, but I don't really have enough time. Let's read Hanzo's. Hattori Hanzo is a ninja in the service of Tokugawa Ieyasu. His real name is Masanari. Hanzo is a name inherited by each successive head of the ninja clan in Iga province, present-day Western Mie Prefecture. Although his father was known as Hanzo the Oni, the current Hanzo has more of his father's skill as a ninja than his prowess as a military commander. He is a master of intelligence, concealment, and sabotage, and leads an army of several hundred ninja who lurk in the shadows, waiting to carry out secret orders from their lord. As one of the few people in Japan with knowledge of foreign languages, Hanzo also guides the newly arrived William in his search for Kelly. Hanzo sees ninja potential in William and teaches him the basics of ninjutsu. William's years as a pirate left him with highly developed survival skills, and his willingness to use any means to accomplish his ends is another ninja-like trait. Hanzo keeps a cat inside his garments and uses it instead of a clock, checking the time by closely examining the dilation of the cat's pupils. In fact, this cat is possessed by a Nekomata, an exceptionally long-lived guardian spirit, but as Hanzo cannot see spirits, he does not realize this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wanted to kind of... there's tons of more information, but we just haven't got there yet. I wanted to kind of like read as many of these as possible because I like the characters in this game are actually quite interesting. It's just hard to keep up with it because there's so many names like Iyasu and Mitsunari and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to try and do that. So I'm going to try and do that throughout the playthrough. I realize today's episode, like for some people, might be boring because like, you know, menus, blacksmithing, and then the information there. But next episode will be back to the action. We'll get some pretty good missions in, and we'll have some pretty good missions for a while, so stay tuned for that. But right now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 29 of Let's Platinum Nioh. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.